Hello everybody, Soren here, and back to Dragon Age. It's kind of terrifying, because I know
Have you
she's
not left
crazy.
yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew. Yes, you should. You have a whole lot of darkspawn to get past before you sleep.
Yeah, Plymouth is crazy, but I'm not coming back to try to attack her. Oh no, maybe I will. Something I've never done. Supposed to be one of the hardest things to do, actually. But I gotta go to Lothering at this point. So... And of course, random encounter. I don't hate how they implemented it for this. It's odd, but it's not bad. And then, of course, the cinematics.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
It's not wrong.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
And that shows his corruption.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
That was a slap and a half. I'll be honest, that was a harsh one. I'll be honest, the armor does not look the best right now, but as it improves. My boy! I have no clue what to name him this time, though. Oh, you think you stand a chance? I have a Mabari Warhound on my side now. Your ass is dead. That's not a possibility now. You are dead. Really? You managed to drop him. I'm impressed. Realistic drop. I think this Mabari helped her back in Ostragar.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Like I said, I am not leaving it as dog. I do not know what to name it, seriously, though. The Mabari Warhound.
Move it?
No.
No.
What were the names of Fenrir's kids?
Hockey and Skull. Skoll. No.
SK what?
Skoll.
Scored. That'll work. Wrong coloring, but it'll work. We have Skull on our side. His name's all uppercase, but I don't give a shit.
I get your power too.
Heavy chainmail. I will check its weight requirements. Because if that's useful for 16 strength, honestly, Alistair might be able to wear it. Actually, yes. I think that's better than what he's wearing by a lot, actually. I've got Chimo gloves, too. They're the same tier. It's just, it's more appearances there. I think the Chimo boots are comparable, yeah. It's just to make them look better at this point with that. Wish I had the better helm, but that's a two-handed. He set up sword and shield. I'm not going to do that. Excuse me. Ow. I think I'm wearing decent armor right now. Actually, I am. It's just, I guess I should check Morrigan's gear. Or at the very least, I can put a helmet on her head. Well, she's not wearing any gloves, so I guess anything's better than nothing. He's not considered wearing boots right now either. Jeez. Thing is, her magical robes are an advantage. So I'm not going to do that to her. Yeah, she could wear the leathers, but she still has a better staff. So, for now, okay. It's part of the challenge, though, is making sure everybody's equipped. Thing is, if I didn't help the dog, that would not have happened in the camp. And honestly, he's a badass party member for a while.
Wake up, gentlemen.
I can't remember
More
if he-
travelers to attend to.
Better level
By
2
an
or level
elf
or
of
level
all
20 or level 30.
Uh,
Where he
They
better.
don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget, I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try. I'm not even going
Well,
to persuade out of
going
this. I'm
nowhere.
just going to whoop
Let's
their
finish
ass.
this, gents.
More enemies ahead.
As you say.
No mercy.
Trying to watch her place health, and I'm seeing that he's already struggling. Heal. Damn, I tried to heal him.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
You apologize, Eddie? I'm bringing you to the authority. Follow my lead, I can use some soldiers.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier.
Turn you over to the authorities.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Gonna execute you here.
I'm not going down without a fight.
It shall be done. I shall do it. No quarter shall be given. I am ready.
I'm getting a lot of beheads that I don't remember usually getting. I know that's me being a bit of a dick, but I'm sorry. You're taking advantage of people. I'll kill you. Okay, there's that down there. This is blocked off. Little camp down here.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Try to use these trees.
I agree. Have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Major. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away. Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I can give you directions, if you like. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I do love the autosave just because of the protection of it, but there ain't much of this village left, really.
wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Wouldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Some of the random dialogues, I love it. Unfortunately, I know just talking to the random refugees would give dialogue, but it doesn't do anything to help. But there is the quest marker if there
Need
is somebody.
something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here. Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the Wardens betrayed King Kalen. Tairn Loghain has a bounty on any who survived.
The Warrens did no such thing.
That's not what the Tairn's bounty says. I don't have the steel to try you, but you may want to watch yourself around those who do. Don't let me stop you.
Yeah, the fact that Loghain framed us as the killer of the king.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
Yeah.
It's just a guess.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Don't you think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
Maker's breath. Sometimes it's truly not worth operating this far south.
Just charge what you would have before this tragedy.
Fine, yes. Just stop complaining. You're giving me a headache.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Are you here to make my head ache, or do you actually want to buy something? It isn't much, but take a look if you want.
He does have some good gear, actually. I'm terrified. I might be coming back to talk to him in a bit. I just know there's a lot of other stuff I can
the
do.
Chantry board. Yes, let us... run errands for the betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
I'm cold. I don't like you. Have you seen my mother? She's really tall. and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhouse, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Well, the random little dialogues, but it was kind of sweet. Okay, I know I have some bandit groups. I have little missions to take out. I also know some
So
other
I take it
side
you did
quests.
not enjoy your Templar training?
That's directed at me, I take it.
Do you see...
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
So if I can unlock the trap making, I can actually help her.
The task is finished.
What do you need?
I didn't mean to tap Duncan.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. Don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. And you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. Little side content thing again, but...
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all
failed to
thieves and
protect
liars.
us. Our gods deserted us. There's no protection here either.
Shokgebasi Tisra, Marad. You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you
I
leave
won't
me to my
lie,
fate.
the way they pick her, I would expect Morgan and Alistair to get in the sack.
No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother is so afraid of her.
I will get back to the church to... Oh, I'm trying to remember what it really is in this one.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
I think it's all the way back here, though. I will look at the lore pieces, but...
I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
So, I doubt the bandits that killed him?
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Cairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Cairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Just the bad news that things are going wrong.
Chant of light scattered in the darkness.
You ever
The
wonder
word
if
dispelled
that's an accurate
fear and ignorance.
Andraste? Maybe she was ugly. Maybe she had buck teeth.
Away from the fighting.
How will we know?
What now?
Being a little bit of a dick stealing from the church, but...
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Turn to us, and then...
I'm honestly impressed there's nothing back there.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you, then? A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws.
Yeah.
Tairn Loghain? That is as hard for me to believe as his condemnation of the Wardens. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
They do.
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Qunari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Qunari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them. He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Qunari is a danger. May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
It's the little details why I want to talk to him again to figure out exactly what happened.
As if we need...
I know he's a powerful ally if I take him. And honestly, it's part of the show, the evolution of the franchise, because Qunari look very different in the later games.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
After you throw accusations.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us!
Don't be a fool, Darkspawn can be defeated.
No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight!
Then Shine won't save you.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left!
Just keep moving until we can move no more.
Are you calling me a coward?
I know dogs made of sterner stuff than you. Or I'm calling you an idiot. I like that one better.
I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope.
You're right. We can't give up.
But we can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
That was complex for a set of dialogue. I honestly thought I was going to end up killing them the rate I was going.
Would you like something?
Have a care where your eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much.
Hmm? What?
Never mind.
You wish something more of me? I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? The people of a farmhold. 8 humans, in addition to the children. Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders. I waited for several days until the knights arrived, because I wished to. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. Compared to your kind, maybe.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
I'm kind of with her on that, though. Kind of making fun of the Chantry for leaving him for dead. And honestly, there may be a quest in the bar or the pub. I'll check that on the way back by. The fact he waited 8 days for them to find him, which it still doesn't explain what happened.
Think again.
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again? You are quite fascinated with the creature. What do you wish to know? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
Can you release them to my custody?
To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
For I can book red conscription.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you. The Maker cares no less for that Qunari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day.
Are we gonna have an issue, lady?
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature.
You need a key?
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
What is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Qunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
Yeah, I pissed off Alistair with that, but... the fact that I agree with using the right of conscription to spare his life. And then she gone, no, I can't do that. So yeah, I definitely approve of that action. A little darker than I intended this early, but I'm Dalish. And I can't, with looking at that outlook, I'd rather see somebody not trapped in a damn cage.
You think I look as my mother does, do you?
Have you So Terran Loghain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that.
Well, look what we have here then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Talk about this before things get out of hand.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk. Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Oh, gonna kill the sister? Oh, hell no.
Enemies approaching!
As you say.
Here's our struggle! Bring it on!
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The Tern pulled us out of a trap.
The Tern left the king to die.
The Wardens led the king to his death. The Tern could do nothing.
Take him as a little game.
What do you want to tell him?
He'll pay for what he's done. We're coming for him.
I'll tell him. Right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help.
You are?
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
And why not?
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
I don't need help, that's true.
That and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
No, we're not turning away help when it is
Perhaps your
offered.
skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
But now I gotta decide who I want in the lineup. Honestly, for now...
Indeed.
So Darkspawn killed the king. What are we supposed to do?
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the Chantry. I got other gear to sell. A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks.
Damn, he has some good shit. I might be selling some extra stuff off. Genuinely. See if I can... I'm keeping the great sword because I don't remember what the one guy needs. Darkspawn staff I know is junk for me. That is a two-hand. Plus damage, plus 2 armor penetration. I still think that'd be better than what I'm using. expensive investment, but
You're here about food. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. I don't suppose you know anything about, I figured if I kept asking, I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock. Don't really know what you need.
considering if I'm gonna do that, I need to figure it out. That's all, yeah. I will equip Indiana with the dagger and the offhand. I didn't think about that possibility for her because she's just gonna be able to go up. Okay, I don't remember how to get to the
Do
place.
this, do that.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, sad to hear it. There should be enough around to make some.
I'll see what he has and that's what the debate about that. He doesn't have it on hand, but that's alright. Just something I really need work on.
I've got a cousin in the Templars who says the mages in the tower out on that Calentar are all turning into demons.
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
Rather?
Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Each gun's considered level 7 at this point. That's one thing I will be doing is I will be going into the effort to make sure everybody's leveled together best I can.
More enemies ahead! Very well. As you say.
Concern for your own let's make this quick.
It is begun.
We must gain the advantage.
Sadly, I can't loot any of them. No, I can yard. I guess that makes a little bit of sense, but
I shall do it.
ouch. Fucking this way up. Yeah, I got them in the build. I was there.
Very well.
Hit point move that level. Dang, it's up shit.
Very well.
Down you go!
Well, I could technically make the one guy poison, but I'm sorry, I just got chainmail out of a giant spider. Damn.
I feel that's a spider.
Yeah, no shit. I could have seen if you were like modifying some of the chitin or something.
No, that means the spider ate it.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Hide it.
I shall do it.
Wow. And this is why I have Suzumari in my party.
I shall do it. Very well. As you say.
Now we get our hands dirty. It's your time to die. Quickly, we must fight.
It is over.
Very nice, okay. Scale blood. Damn, he had some shit. But I'm not gonna play health because of the team of bars.
It shall be done.
Yeah, I need to go off them. Nope. I do have
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Away with you, foul creatures!
As you
Leave
say.
us alone!
good on here, a little I'm involved for trying to talk. Of course, I didn't think I was going to have Liliana this quick either. Mainly because I gotta get you some better armor.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is son, Sam. Say hello, my boy. Hello. It's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps something to say? Grey Wardens. My, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more something on the path than my boy and I can have. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though. Bye. Now then, let's get done, shall we? We'll be all as soon as the mess is cleaned up. Thank you kindly for all.
Looks like plants I should be able to get, but not really. This worries me.
What was said? You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Cailan, and forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Why always I shall do it.
And this is the time of desperation with the bounty.
Bloodshed. It shall be.
Let's have a bit! Careful!
If I had to appreciate out of it, I would have.
Run while you can!
Finished.
Back to camp. I did take care of the bandits that week. I still haven't leveled, unfortunately.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk.
Let him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day.
And now there's some new ones. I'll do them for now because at this point it definitely helps. Part of its experience. I will do a quick effort to check everybody's gear versus what I'm doing. Can't wear any of that. That actually does. Constitution boost, I'll be neat. And the iron ring is junk. Is it better than what he's running? It actually is. Still more speed, but that's understandable. So, get him into the heavy gear. Okay. He's still wearing stud leather helm. Honestly, that is a lot better helm. They're a little better sat line. Butler. Rosana, I'm gonna see what I can do with her for. She does have to stack the word chainmail. Okay. Actually, I don't look bad on her. I don't look bad at all. And everybody in a little better gear is a good thing anyway. Part of it's also helping my reputation in the area.
I shall do it.
Oh, there's just a lot of wolves out Question is, can I skin that shit now? No. So his mother. Damn. I didn't come across her the first time. That sucks.
Let us dispatch them, and quickly! Concern for your own Oh, this Let's make this quick! Quickly, we must fight!
Yes!
Okay, that completed both of those. Oh, I found that fruit. Nice. I could make the one guy's poison to give it to him, but... I also know I have a mission for Hope. Well, I'd have to switch to Morgan for that. Actually, I'm not sure if you have both crap. It could be really handy. Oh, that's using it.
No, I don't think so.
Here.
I'm gonna have to look at people's skill set. Herbalism? Well, he has it. I wanna have to put it on the bars. Yeah. So there's more. Okay, it's under there. Okay. I'm trying to remember where the one down was. Here?
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Well, I don't like it doesn't always show you the completion path. Or something like that.
Please, we came
Got a brother
here
that
to
fell
get
at
away
Ostagar.
from
What's to be done?
Definitely going fairly well.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, sad to hear. There should be enough around to make some, even if it's...
Okay, I'm seriously trying to figure out what I'm missing on. Full Rot Bomb, Venom, this is it. Is it actually my skill to craft the poison? Yeah, that's sad.
We have much to do and little enough time to do it.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Oh, there should be enough around to make some...
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing for his poison quest. Free class of Venom. I should have read that before. I've been crafting other stuff without thinking about it.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! Yeah, enough gold.
Actually, 75 silver for that isn't bad. And it's tempting to grab some more vials from him because that'd be helpful.
Because I still don't have food to sell.
Honestly, I'm at 4 gold from doing that random stuff. That ain't bad. What tier was that? That's a tier 4. That ain't bad either. Okay, those are fun. I just don't know if I want to do the war paint right now. What I need, though, for sure, is some more flasks, so... Well, that's the thing, is I'm going to be going for the recipes. Of everything I can get away with. Because yes, they're expensive, but it's the long term. And I'm not sure if I got something in the inventory with those. No, it just means I have it. Okay, I can live with that.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
I think I'm running out of quests here because
Tell
I
me something, Mari.
still haven't leveled, so I can't
I left it on occasion, but I always...
complete
Let
the...
him take notice and shine upon thee, for thou hast done his work this day. And the stars stood still, the wind, all was...
I did level from that, so...
So many strangers are about now.
I'm not sure where the one boy ended up. I know I told him to go to the Chantry, but that don't mean much.
I am done.
What do you need?
Concern, I wasn't trying to talk to you. Can't do that quick reading. So I've got the level up. So I can unlock Bard. Well, that's dangerous. Honestly, it's not a bad thing to unlock. I do want to increase my constitution a little. The strength, I want to increase some so I can get some better gear equipped. strike, I could do Bard Song of Valor. That's sustained. Okay. But I don't think that gives me what they allow me to unlock a new skill, unfortunately. It doesn't help. I want to add to his constitution and his strength. This is where it's a wash, because I know he's been doing a lot of the shield and that's been helping. And that did not allow me to unlock crafting. So I can't help the one gal. Because I know when I leave I can't come back. I am going to look at the journal quick. I don't... Current class. I have nothing for Lothering now, so time to head out, I suppose. If means in the long run, I will definitely be working a bit more, and you got that all straightened up and cleared out. Okay. It's a love-hate of when they save, but I understand why, and I appreciate they took the effort. Yep.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
Be respectful.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and
witty one-liners.
Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
I thought they were going to travel on their own. Not upset by it, but...
Yes? Well, here I am. I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell, and the darkness drew me in. I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw, but there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the Blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the Blight devours everything? That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a Blight to stop.
Some random dialogue. I kinda like
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry. You're right. This isn't really the time to mourn, is it? Not when there's so many who are still going to die unless we do something. Mourning can come later. By the time the snows come, this will all be done one way or the other.
Why are we stopping? There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. No. As you wish.
Yeah, it's been damn near impossible to get through the wall, though. That's for damn sure.
Oh, why, you little... Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me. Look. Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh. Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone. It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Ugh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
I forgot about this one. Putrid half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables. Maybe you think you need more meat,
I think I have enough meat where it counts, and I certainly don't need it in my pack. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again. I just did. I don't want it, you worthless fur bag. He is certainly manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Oh, the conversation.
You You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Then find way through the earth. Gonna take some time, you know. Look with it. Eventually, I will get him the war paint. So I'm just not sure when. Okay, it tells me I'm done with the dialogue so far. We'll talk to these guys. What's this guy?
You're a hard woman to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy, Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's, well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled. My family, well, past a bit checkered, you see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlen banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Hard to say. After King Arlen died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride. Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the blight. We're not ashamed of that. Ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arlen's days. At least none that's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. Soldier's Peak is strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now. 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
I know it's gonna be a rough ride when I do that, but...
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fedric, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Wonderful. Thank the kind lady, won't you, boy?
Thank you, kind lady.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me. Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose. So, as I said, things were going well. But good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I've been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tides. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold. That's exactly how I see it. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Holy shit, dude. He's got some good stuff here, but damn. And the rest of the rest of the Blood Dragon Flight collection. All I know is I can't wear that shit yet. Okay, the steel's the better greatsword, I'll tell that. I'm not using the mace. I'll keep the longbow. Gonna keep that stuff on hand for now. I will see what else he's got. Where did
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I heard from some travelers that something bad might have happened in Redcliffe, overrun by Darkspawn, maybe. There's no word from the village at all. A merchant friend of mine said he encountered someone fleeing the place and there was nothing waiting for him there but death. He wisely turned around and came right back. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
So it's time for now.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Yeah, that pissed her off. What happened? I think it's time to get in gear. And again, this is a wash on where to go because it all goes into advantages. I do want to try to get him geared up. For now, Morgan's going to be staying with me. I want the mage. Does help a lot. And honestly, Skull will come for now. There's so much I can do that's not funny. Party camp center room. Roughback Mountains, that's that. Other content. Filter path. I think I'm going to go to the dock to try to get to the Circle Tower, because I remember if I go to Redcliffe first, there's... I don't remember all the details. I just remember if I go to Redcliffe first, it's a problem. But if I can go to the Circle Tower first, it helps with Redcliffe. I remember that much. I don't remember all the details. It's been too long. And I'm not looking stuff up. In fact, I remember anything. I'm kind of proud of myself for that personally. I'm finding more nervous coming down to a dock and finding death root all over the damn place. That bothers me a little. And no sarcasm there. I do need to check his equipment in a minute.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
Well, I know that's not gonna make somebody else happy, but...
Wow, I've never seen one of you knife-ears dressed like the King of Ferelden before. You made good for yourself, eh? Oh, I don't mean no offense. I know I shoot my mouth off. I'm just not used to your kind, trussed-up all fancy. You know, elves, pointy ears, skinny legs. Oh, there I go again. I don't mean nothing by it. I swear I should start over. I'm mighty pleased to be making your acquaintance, miss. Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed across the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was. You go on ahead, then. They were nice talking to you.
It's obvious they wouldn't tell him what the hell's going on, so... I'm sorry, the tavern's called the Spoiled Princess.
Finished.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink 'em, please?
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? Of course. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Good day.
I am gonna get into this, yeah, I'm glad I checked STEM. I didn't realize he didn't even have a weapon equipped. Well, I'm gonna check what his skill sets are right now. Something I need to know for his combat skills. Yep, I thought I remembered right. He's considered a two-handed, so putting the great sword in his hands would be good. Starting to regret selling some of that random gear now, but you'll get equipped up fairly quick.
How very fitting that they would...
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass. Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it. Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents, too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Not much.
And if you can't prove you're who you say you are, I'm not letting you in. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Sure you won't like that? You've been giving me trouble?
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Yeah, it's a brick man you don't.
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now? Yeah. Come along, I suppose.
And this is why I have persuasion going.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray. Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety. I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolan.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Qunari would not have gotten themselves into this position. We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee. They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
Yeah. Sounds like.
I will destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now. We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment. The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again. If there was, do you not think I would have chosen it? There are only abominations left in this tower. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
I'll look for survivors.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
Confidence in my ability?
If you succeed, I would owe you much. Enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
We have an agreement.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one. until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
That's the thing, I could actually just abandon the tower. I do not know what it would do to the rest of the franchise at this
I
point.
don't want to die.
This going badly, but like they said, abominations are no joke.
It is over.
I'll try to loot everything I can loot while I'm at it.
Task is finished.
And this is just where it gets tedious. Premise count. That might be better for Morrigan. Not serious count. Mental resistance. Less protection, but it's the ability of it. Yes. And he almost better than nothing for him at this point. I'll admit it looks like shit on her, but and this is the proof there are some surviving.
Stop, right there. Take another step, and I swear I will strike you down where you stand.
Is there children
I
here?
am Wynne, Mage of the Circle, and these children are under my protection. Who are you, and what is your purpose here? Have the Templars opened the door? Speak quickly. I'll have no games.
They wanted to help Major.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
Don't worry.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
What happened?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
Very well.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable. Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
I'm not gonna answer that. You would have been one of them. If
I
things were
could
different.
be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy. My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Your generosity grows no bounds.
Do not patronize me.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
When? Are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm. If you are ready, let us go end this.
So it's making me rebuild my party, which, with her in the party, that makes sense. Got me. Honestly, it's a wash on who I want to bring, but
yes,
I think that lineup will work out pretty well.
What now?
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long. It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready? All right. Be on your guard.
Impossible.
Just with the check, I didn't think I could access it, but this is where everything gets insane again.
It shall be done.
Well, doing pretty good against ground.
I shall not. It shall be done.
Book. Dressing, but it happened. Where's the chick one? I'm not sure. Some sort of puzzle.
It is begun.
I'll look at the floor in a minute. Okay, there's a pattern to it. Gary? Nope. There's certain ones that aren't hurting me. I'm not sure. I don't remember this, which is the weird part. I will try it on that one, because it's closest now. Oh. Okay, summoning spot was the right option there. I'm sorry, I'm seeing if I can figure it out. The area, the summoning pond. I don't think there was another summoning pond over here, was there? Oh. I don't know. I'll do like I said, I'll see if I can figure out, make sure the keys. No. Circle Magi. Indian scientist. Click this. Mark it active. Help me. I go over to the codex. Summoning science. Okay, it goes to summoning. Okay. That's the summoning pond. Get back over here and get to the right section. Second passage from the Tome of Spirit Personages. So there is a key. There. Well, there's loot to this shit. Okay. Is that just ruin the chances of it? Or do I have to figure that for each one? Now I'm curious, because this is something I've never done. Just the thought. Runkin's Uncommon Column. Okay. Uncommon Column. Another related book somewhere. And if I'm, now it said put a silver in front of the statue of. And then over here. Okay. That didn't seem to do anything. Like that, I'm just trying stuff now. I've never done. Alert senior Magi of lesson commencement. Oh damn, this is a long one for this. Here's just a pot, bestiary. Sigil from the table. Okay, I know what the first couple steps are. Technically, she is a teacher, so that isn't strictly violation. I think I saw the spirit thing. And I'll check it after the stuff. Like I said, I've never done these. I just didn't bother. Wrong way. Back. Back 3. Now I did the lock, the perform. Okay, I need to go to the statue, then the novice phylactery. Okay. This is odd. Novice phylactery was over here, yep. They did say it's not advised. Charge next. So, gloves. What was that on? Friction mage. Electricity gun. Okay then. I'm not hating on that. Oh, bro. Oh. I think I figured something else I'm not aware of, but that's okay. There's a lot of people who turn on the Magi, especially with the later games. Which I won't lie, it's a fair, because there is some bad shit happens with some of them.
Owain's room is near here. I hope he's all right.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen. I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do. The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here. I would prefer not to die,
I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all. I do not know, but he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this. We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Not sure where it's going right now.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
We're going down.
Please, please don't kill me. I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching. The magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Wynne? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs. What else can I do? I'm trapped here.
I do not know what I can do for you.
Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry. I just want my life. Please.
I will spare you, but I will not help you.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
There's a lot that could happen there. I'm not sure good or bad. Ow.
The task is finished.
Text. No, this is gonna be messy.
It is begun.
Now we can.
It
is over.
Dag. I'm not familiar with that one by name. I may not remember it, but that's not the point. Stats on this? that is a decent weapon. It's not as good as the one I bought, but something I might be able to use with somebody else. So, definitely keep it on hand.
These things can have unusual powers. Very
I don't know, maybe the last time I played this, I turned up against Soldier. I don't know. That would make sense. Why I'm not having it so bad now.
finished.
I don't think that's a better staff than what she has, though. I'll check. Yeah, she's got a lot better than that.
Very well. As I shall.
Goes into why did I want this? Ouch. Okay, so they sometimes blow up again. Sorry.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe? I don't want to die.
So, what's up?
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
Ooh. Ah, yeah. Yes.
You hurt?
I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service.
How did you end up in that closet?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while. Go with you while you hunt down demons and abominations? I'd rather not. But don't take this the wrong way. I'm sure you're excellent company and a very nice person. But it's just too dangerous.
More comic relief.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Definitely some comic relief going on.
There must be something.
More enemies ahead. Very well.
So, blood makes
Now we go into battle.
Well, they didn't stand a chance, did they?
Could not have taken as long as it did.
I'll agree with that. That took longer than it probably should have. Taking this forward. Another thing I can lockpick. Learn. Random stuff.
I shall do it.
I'm concerned for my own existence. I just getting thorough and trying to get more experience. Right. That's blocked. Orbs. That's it, but the same thing that's, oh my god. Did I just unlock a hidden boss? Yep, I sure so did.
As you say.
I am not ready for this fight. Right.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm hitting single digits against this guy. Oh boy.
My magic will make short work of them. Immediately. As you say, I can do so. As you say.
Well, that didn't work out. Low's last save. I know it hasn't really been. I hope it hasn't been that long. We'll find out.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. I was trying to tidy up, but there was little. The stockroom.
Oh.
The stockroom is familiar. I would prefer not to die.
Niall was in the meeting.
Just means I gotta run back through all this. That's the downside. I don't think I can go through this far. Alright. I technically have a lot of work to do.
The tower was here.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
I will.
Please, please don't kill me. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching.
Fighting.
You don't. With.
No.
And
No,
now
I'm
Uldred's
trying
gone
to
mad. And we are scattered.
Do
What else
the
can I
same
do?
dialogue.
I just want my life. Please.
It is over.
At least it seems to be the same loot. So I'm not losing anything.
It is begun.
Definitely a frustration, but
The task is finished.
Yeah, you mean pro dagger?
Do not let them overwhelm us.
It is begun. What now? It is begun.
Are the demons gone? Is he...
Oh. Ow, yeah. Godwin, Mage, I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my... But don't take this the wrong way. I'm sure you...
So yeah, like I said, I'm jumping dialogue. People I already talked to when I died, so... I'm just going to be a lot more careful about that statue.
There must be some...
Be wary.
As you say. It is begun. It shall be done. Finished. It shall be done. Very well. As you say. Think again.
If I'm right, that was part of the Mage prologue, that door, so... That's where it gets complicated. There's so much convoluted in this game. I know not to do the statue. Probably if it was a little higher level, I'd be tempted to try again, but... I really don't have the gear to stand up to it. Because I know it'd be some insane experience.
I am done.
Stay. Third floor. And honestly, because I do have Leanna in the party, after I'm done with this session, the next stream will end up being Leanna's song. Just so we have her backstory.
What now?
And hopefully I can be good enough to actually find all of her stuff. And believe me, that's not as easy as it sounds. That way fly, so. believe it is. Something going on
These
here.
things can have unusual powers. Be wary. It is begun.
Have you no concern I don't have?
I must say, you seem very familiar to me. Did I not see you at Ostagar? I saw you in the camp with Duncan and some other men. Grey Wardens. You are one of them, are you not? I'm sorry for what happened to your comrades. It was terrible to behold. Loghain turned his back on the king and the Wardens. He is a strategist, and must have known the Darkspawn would overcome them. All those lives lost. And Uldred was there. If I find out he knew Loghain was planning this, well, I won't elaborate. Oh yes, he will get what's coming to him eventually. If I have any say in the matter, we should get going, unless you have something else to say. Onward then.
These things can have unusual powers. Be wary.
So another set animated, that's nice. Oh, there's a lot of them. Holy shit. Trying to let my mana recover. That's stone skin.
Now we go into battle.
I'm just gonna play the patience game with this one. Except I do have lyrium I can use to help this along a little. Ow. Damn. At least it's shortly after I got up the stairs, so it's not that pity. Definitely bad enough.
Everyone's gone. Or dead.
I am done.
But that's damage. Some sort of triggerable in
Do
this
not let
room.
them overwhelm us. It shall be done.
Try that again. That should not have taken as long as it did.
Do not let them overwhelm us. As you say, it is begun. Very
This
well.
guy's the problem. Oh boy.
I shall do
Well, keeping the party alive. So I guess I'm not failing.
Very well.
I And I thought I was being reckless that time.
The will drains from his hand as he writes. He's dead.
Okay, I'm seeing evidence that there's something to do with the statues I can do. So there's 3 statues. I'll try it. Because that one seemed to do non-aggressive. The middle one did hurt me. So I'll come over here, try this one. In the middle. Okay, I don't know what else to do. Unless I unlock something in another room.
The task is finished.
Doesn't seem to work though. Confused as to why there's an X here of all things, but whatever.
It's a trap. It is begun.
Away with you!
Definitely messy.
It is begun. As you say.
We're definitely getting closer to ground zero. Go by any signs of what's popping up everywhere. The fact that the place is getting more and more corrupted the higher you get, there's a lot of work to do.
Look there, a cunning trap. Have you no concern for your own existence? Have you no concern for your own existence?
Very well. It shall be. As you say.
Okay. Five pages for me. Okay. If it's trying to save there, I want to check the rest of it first.
Quickly.
Your mistress commands!
I shall do it.
Oh, come on. Let me attack.
As you say.
You will never leave this place!
It shall be.
Glad I burned in the bar again.
As you said, it is begun. Very well.
The bad part is I don't think I have the stuff for the Mavari front, so
I shall
try to heal him.
Now we do battle! Back! Careful! Very well. It is begun. Don't be a fool!
Come on, drop it. Drop it.
I shall do it. As you say.
We will never leave this place.
It shall be done.
Doesn't it? No!
Obviously, I wasn't supposed to necessarily coming in. I was lucky I survived that. I may have to. I don't have potion crafting with me. I don't think she has it. She does. Okay.
That I cannot do.
I just wanted to have a little more healing materials just in case.
What now? Now.
These things can have unusual powers. Be wary.
I shall do it.
I want the abomination. I do not want to play the rest right now.
Now we do battle.
Holding up.
I shall do it. Very well. It is begun.
No quarter shall be
As you say. Shall be done. End this!
Okay. Really some nice loot from that. Okay, I'm actually full inventory. That's terrifying. that one do? Cold resistance? That is useful for her. Get into armor, I can at least put headpiece on her. All I can't do much for, I can get them those. Sleep vault would be helpful, but that'll help for now until I can sell some stuff.
Yes. As you wish.
Seeing if there's anything else I can move. Yes. Quest update. I'll be honest, I'm gonna look at quests to see what the hell it's talking about. Okay. Looks like I finished whatever it was. I know I gotta go upstairs.
Lovely. Magic at work.
I forgot about their fear of magic, so it kind of surprised me.
It is over.
It is tough. Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions. I have given him what he always wanted. Where's the harm in that? All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
How long will you keep him in this stupor? Will he know it when his body fails and death claims him?
A short, blissful existence is preferable to an interminable one of misery.
I do not think that's what
You do not see what I see of him. You do not know. We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
Freedom cannot be given. The Templar must choose it for himself. If you help this man, what does he learn? Nothing.
Sorry if I can't leave him.
Our thoughts and spirits are melded. If one perishes, so does the other. Though much of my strength is spent maintaining this link, I am his wife and his children. He will defend me to the death if need be. I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
But the Templars will come to you eventually.
Perhaps we will escape. Perhaps we will not. You have my thanks, if that means anything to you. You will not see us again. Come, my pet. We are going for a walk. The children want you to show them all the stars in the night sky.
If it would kill him to slay the demon, it becomes a gray zone on whether or not it was cruel to spare him or kill him. And again, that's where it's becoming the nightmare gray zone. Yeah. For now, it'll get warned in 6 days. Normally, I just throw that one out, but
Enemies approaching!
I shall do it. It is begun.
damn.
Away with you!
It is begun.
Well, the blood nature too, that makes sense. That's why we got hit so hard. Oh boy. Archon roll may be better.
Impossible.
Really insufficient skill for the luck. That doesn't come up often. That better for him. Better armor? The Archon mode may be better for her, but no. No. But, you know, we compare her robes. Plus 2 armor, all 3 Jenny. Spell power. Ugh. Nice, but not as good. Glad I'm reaching the end of this. Definitely running out of space.
Oh, look, visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Is that man, what you done with him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very, very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
We must stand and fight.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
Oh, I forgot about this shit. Oh boy.
Welcome, my friend. We fought the good fight and won. Rejoice.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I? Dead? Me? I have been close many times, but I never quite made it all the way. I just wanted to make sure you were happy here in Weishaupt. These grand halls were built by the first Grey Wardens. Isn't it breathtaking? The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the Archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze. Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer? It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your Darkspawn. May they be your doom.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Yeah, this definitely ain't Duncan. He'd be hitting a hell of a lot harder. The mage is helping him.
Shall be done.
Now you fall!
Don't give them the advantage! As you say.
Come, let us end this! Oh yeah. Gotta free everybody. Not that easy, really, either.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? No. I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap. You came here with others. Then yes, they would be trapped. The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime. My name is Njal. I was trying to save the Circle when I encountered the Sloth Demon. I expect our experiences were similar. Owain helped me greatly. I suppose I'll never be able to repay him. Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead. This place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life. No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it, and it taunts you and drives you mad. I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the island, if you're lucky. Don't mind me then.
Thank you, but too late for me. Kill Yevina, the demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
It is begun. Very well. It shall be done.
Concern for your own... Quickly, we must fight! Back!
Those are Berserking companions in this, I remember that.
I shall do it. Very well. It shall be done. As you say. There is no glorious bloodshed.
I need healing! This isn't good! I'm wounded!
It is begun.
Is there another room back here maybe I can tap?
This isn't good! I'm wounded!
Definitely have no trick but to use a poultice.
I shall do it.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly!
didn't help, but... So I just gotta figure it out, so...
Something happened, didn't it? You look a little different. What happened? Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through? You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
On engagement power. None of these are easy. I can say that now. That's the thing here, is it's something I gotta consider. Where it's washed, because if I use this, I don't know if I can. Nope. It's there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at this text. I know most of these, if I fight them straight up, I'm going to get destroyed.
It is begun.
Now you fall!
I shall do.
Quickly, we must fight! Have you no concern for your own existence? Ah!
As you say. Very well.
Ah! Have you no concern for your own existence? Ah!
Honestly, I should be able to sprint across that once I'm covered. No? Okay. Well, it's a thought. But honestly, it has been a pretty long stream. I'll stop for now. I'll come back to this next time. Well, it's a wash because, well, this is going to take a while anyway, so yeah, this will be fine for the next stream. After that, I'll probably end up doing the Liliana song. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.